Hi, it is November 25th, and I'm Janet McElligott. I happen to be in Miami now, not in New York. I just got off of Al Shadik television, which is a Saudi TV, and I have to say it was a little strange. Coming on the heels of MBS's visit to the White House and to President Trump, saying that he told President Trump that he didn't really understand the Sudan situation and the war, I was amazed at, let's say, how rude they were to me when I said the UAE is financing this, the UAE is bringing in weapons, and this whole ceasefire, it doesn't seem like a ceasefire. It more than a ceasefire, it seems as if it is really a strategic move to maybe reposition the RSF. And the RSF is a terrorist organization, in my opinion. They are genocidal maniacs, and I said this. And I also talked about Masoud Boulos and the fact that he's a fraud. I didn't use the word fraud on television, but I said he's no billionaire, he's no millionaire. In fact, this guy wanted to act as if he was a very successful businessman. And it's clear that the company he worked for, which sold used trucks to Nigeria, actually belongs to his father-in-law. So it looks like the Boulos boys have a tendency to marry women whose husbands or whose fathers actually have businesses instead of them building one of their own. Because the New York Times did a story on Boulos, and in the story it said that for 2 decades he'd worked with this company, and Masoud Boulos owned $1.53 of this company, which didn't even hit $1 million. It was worth $866,000, not $1 million, and way below $1 billion. Boulos moved from Lebanon when he was a teenager to Texas. We all know the strife that Lebanon's had, but he hadn't been back to the region since he was a teenager. He'd been to Nigeria because he was selling used trucks. But listen, a truck costs somewhere between $50,000, $150,000, and the value of their company was not even $1 million. You can't sell 10 trucks a year. And the profit margin on their truck business was $66,000 last year. You can't even do a good job selling used trucks. You think you're going to bring peace to the Sudan? Because what I could see of that particular agreement, it neutralized the army. It said the militias equal, if not greater, than the institutions of the governments. So my question is this: who can the Sudanese really trust? Who can they rely on? I think you have to learn how to rely on yourselves. Think of yourselves as South Africa during apartheid, when all the businesses were homegrown, when South Africa created their own military, their own arms, their own weapons, and built everything from the inside and the down and up. Because if this was Saudi television, and this was supposed to be about MBS's ideas, do you really think that their own television station would go against what the Crown Prince, who is in fact kind of ruling the country, thinks and would say? Because I don't. And when I post this clip, you will see how kind of rude they were to me when I was defending the citizens of Sudan. Please hear me when I say rely on yourselves, because I don't know if you can trust anybody else.